Hey everybody, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena, and I have a super fun deck, really sweet. I'm really excited to bring this to y'all, and we're just going to hop right into it. We are playing Decadent Insight, and again, we've played this type of deck in the past, and this is just going to be a super fun deck to play. It's not going to be very competitive, but it's going to be fun, and that's all that matters. We are playing essentially a deck that lets us play all of our opponent's cards, and we're just going to have a lot of fun with it. So I'm not going to take too long going over these cards. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, and I don't want to really talk too long. But enough about that. Let's just go into it. We have Siphon Insight to let us cast cards from the top of our opponent's library. You find some prisoners lets us do that. We get Grixis if we get to do the 7 mana ability to discard cards and exile cards from the top of our opponent's library. We get to do this. This is also really great for attacking with because we're going to be able to pay life and draw cards. We have Thief of Sanity to go off the top of our opponent's deck. We put in one Realm Breaker, the Invasion Tree, because we get to mill our opponent and then put land cards from our graveyards from our opponent's graveyard into play under our control. We don't necessarily care about the ability at the bottom about looking for Praetors and putting them into the battlefield. We're just trying to mill and hit land and put them into play. Gonti lets us look at our opponent's deck and put cards into play. Decadent Dragon, the adventure side for expensive taste, that lets us look at cards from our opponent's deck and put those into play. And last but not least, we have Xanathar, Guild Kingpin, in order to have the ultimate turn, put this into play. And yes, we're only playing one of because I just wanted to throw in one. We get to essentially on our turn prevent our opponent from casting spells and then just potentially chain cards over and over and over and over again in order to really just have as much fun as possible. Again, we've played decks like this in the past. It's just a lot of fun to do this, and you're essentially just making your opponent slap themselves with their own cards. We do have 4 copies of Dinrova Horror. This is just a cool card in general. It's a 6 mana 4/4. It's kind of expensive, but when it enters the battlefield, you get to return target permanent to its owner's hand. Then they have to discard a card. So not only do they have to discard, but we can also hit lands if we need to. This can really just stutter your opponent's development. But really, this is just one of those cards that really upsets people to play against. We have 1 copy of Soul Servitude. I just wanted to try this out because, again, we are kind of playing our opponent's cards with this. It is target player sacrifices a non-token creature, and then when they do, you can discard a card, and if you do, you get to conjure a duplicate of the sacrifice card into your hand. So maybe they have one really powerful card and you just play this, discard a card, and now you have a copy of it. We have 1 copy of Undercity Plunder because I only had 1 copy of this as well. It's a 2 mana discard spell. Your opponent has to discard a card, and then they have to discard an additional card. Because if they don't discard an additional card, we get to conjure a duplicate of a random card from their library into our hand. So again, another way to put cards from our opponents into play under our control potentially. And then we just have 4 copies of Fatal Push. Because we need that early interaction, and you're going to see a bunch of games here very shortly that Fatal Push is just going to get the job done. We're going to be giving some decks the business with this, so to speak. And we do have a sideboard. We have an all artifact sideboard. I will have a little bit of a spoiler. In game 1, we actually play against a deck who has Karn, and then we realize, oh, you know what? If we steal another Karn at some point in the future, maybe we should have a sideboard just in case, because that would be hilarious, and our opponents would not expect that. So, yeah, we have that. And yeah, we just have a bunch of land because, again, we want to make sure that we're hitting our land drops and we're able to cast as many spells as possible because we're going to be casting our spells and our opponent's spells. So we want to make sure we have that land in play. But this is the deck. Again, if you enjoy the channel, the video, anything, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. And join the Discord. Hop on over to twitch.tv/BAMotumbo. And you could be a part of the deck building process on the weekends when we stream, and we could turn your deck or idea into a video. And again, I'm not going to keep y'all any longer. Let's hop into the games, and we'll see you all for wrap up. All right, let's see what happens with this deck. We go first. It's not bad. We've got the mana we need. I'm going to play the Blood Crypt out first. Why? No reason. Alright, we'll shock this in, and then could flash in this Siphon. I wonder what they're playing. Let's take a look. They could reprieve this. 100% fine with that. And then I think we're just actually going to cast this Gix, because Gix potentially puts us, gives us card advantage, but this is a reprieve, right? Cool. Cool deal. And we have basics, so we don't have to worry. If they go after our lands. And they may think that Field of Ruin is going to be good against us because of how many non-basics we're playing. But I'm just gonna keep slamming Gix until they either let it resolve and then get rid of it, or yeah, sure. One ring. Okay. Alright, no point in attacking. Sure. I like how their sleeves like just flicker for the most part. Let's take a peeky peek. All right, let's see if this Realm Breaker is going to do some work. They're going to go after our land. And again, we have basics. Karn, huh? All right, well. I mean, I'll take a Field of Ruin, right? Like, let's go. You get to kill this Cave of the Frost Dragon. What are they gonna get? I mean, we can Dinrova Horror the Karn back to their hand and then mill them some more. Defense Grid. Okay. I mean... Okay. I mean, I didn't expect our turn to end like this, but I'm totally fine with this. If they want to get rid of this Realm Breaker, like with the Wrath or something, 100% fine. Sure. You did it. But yeah, you can't activate your ring anymore. Gonti? Interesting. Okay. The Wandering Emperor? Oh, this is amazing. I mean, we can't really do it at the end of our opponent's turn here. So, I think we're just going to pass the turn. Hitting this Karn was absolutely insane. All right, opponent. No, I don't have a wish board for Karn because you never remember to do that, right? I probably should. I'm gonna go do that right now just in case. Yeah, that's 100% their Karn. 100%. We have a fatal push. Okay, I mean we'll keep this. Oh look, it's the same thing. All right, get ready for Scoops Magoops. I told you, Scoops Magoops. We go first. Yeah. See, look what I mean. Like I mentioned, you get paired against the same decks over and over again. Do I want to land over? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, this is going to force them to go for it, right? They basically have to decide, like, do we want to stay in this game or do we want to move on to the next one? Yeah. Yep. That's that deck. Again, over and over. That's what 3 out of 5 games. So, and we've won all of them because we have the fatal pushes. So. Alright, opponent. Healer's Hawk. I wonder if this is mono white or if this is white blue. Oh, black white. Okay. Or another creature. Okay. I am going to Fatal Push one of the Healer's Hawks. Now we play a Thief of Sanity. We can block the Healer's Hawk, or we can get in with our Thief of Sanity. Or not. We got murked. Welcome to the party, Healer's Hawk number 3. Let's take a look. Like, okay. I mean, we're taking small chunks of damage. It's fine. What are they thinking about? Is... There we go. Just needed to wave at him. So, all right. Yeah, we're gonna take a big chunk of life here, but we're gonna get them empty-handed. Ooh. Okay, and now we actually get to start eating away at... Let's get rid of that because they have to discard it. We have blockers for these two. So, I mean, I think this game's over. Even if they play like probably like an overpowered 5-drop, we can get rid of it too. Yep. It's a good attack. Oh, what is that? We could lose to that. I mean, this turns into Xanathar if we hit. What do they have? Oh, no, it might be Grasping Thrall, actually. Like, I might need this life. Like, that is actually a legitimate concern right now, thinking about it. Okay. Let's get rid of their other flyer. Okay. Oh, wow. What a draw. I mean, I don't think that they can trade both of their creatures just to prevent this from flipping. I really want to play Xanathar. Like, should I be greedy? I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to be greedy. We have a murder that we can play here if they attack. Okay, so now we get to just play off their deck, and they're playing life gain. Oh, and then here we go. Now we just win the game because we get to do all the life gaining. So that was pretty sweet. I wish they would have let us at least play one turn of that just to see what we ended up at. But all right, well, thanks, opponent. Got to steal their Karn. Okay. This is a hand. Now, what kind of hand is it? Not sure, but it is definitely a hand. Oh, really? Really, really? This is high alert deck. We might get got by a high alert deck. Might get got by a high alert deck. Oh, let's let defenders attack? Yep. I mean, I've got to try to hit something here. This is a blocker. I never thought I would be happy to see a Surge Bear right there, right? Oh, well. Womp. Another one. Oh, man. We actually, like, hit pretty nicely there, too. Fatal Push? Oh my god, we hit a Fatal Push. Oh my gosh, another one? If they have a counter, they get us. Nay! Okay. Oh, another Fatal Push? That's pretty sick. This game. We might have to take this Watley. Holy moly. I mean, honestly, I was hoping to hit one of their lands. That was pretty good. Is that an instant? Yeah, it is an instant. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep that. You go after our Thief of Sanity? I think they have to go after our Thief of Sanity here. Yeah, they do. This game. This is a crazy game. What's up, Valkrod? You got here just in time. For what? I'm not 100% sure. Alright. No tax. Yeah, what are you watching? When I adventure, it adventures on my side, right? Like, what do they have in their hand that they did not play this turn? Oh, we just hit 2 of those. Oh my god, we just hit 2 Tetsukos. It's pretty insane. Is this even a real match? It is. Yeah, I'm gonna play Huatley. This actually turns. This turns us into the aggro deck. That's pretty funny. Oh wow, yeah, that was an amazing game. That's a game that will never ever happen again, and I love it. I hope so. I mean, maybe you don't, but I mean... Alright, let's cast our one of Undercity Plunder. Sure. It did its job. Alright, and then we're just gonna start getting countered. They might let this hit because they might have a removal spell for it, but... Okay. I mean, if they have to remove it during their turn, that's good, because that'll sound... Okay. I'm here for that. Oh, it's your favorite card, Valkron. Here we go. It's right there. They'll never expect this. They're reading it. They have no idea. They have no idea what's about to happen. Yeah, enjoy. I mean, are we about to make contact here? Oh, he hit? What? What? Did they just counter this? Like, is it bad to play this? I guess not. Okay, so they're going to go for the throat, the Shieldred. Oh, they're going to go for the Thief of Sanity? What? Okay, don't know if I necessarily agree with that play. Okay. You definitely got us. So if I play horror, it's going to reset it. I don't know if I want to reset it though. Maybe I have to reset it. Ooh. I mean, they could probably afford to discard 2 here, but I'm going to get a little bit of value here. Another ring, okay. Not the greatest hit. Shieldred. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Okay. I mean, I'm sure they just have another one, right? Beautiful. Glad they cast that there. Glad they cast it there. Oh, they have a removal. They have another fatal push. Let me borrow that Field of Ruin. Okay. Sure. Sure. You know what's going to happen? I'm just going to get it again. Oh, gross. Yep, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, no. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm at 1. How many cards do they have? 20? This is a crazy game. We're going to lose, but it's still a crazy game. I mean, whatever. Hit this. Go get a mountain. I mean, we lose, right? It doesn't matter. They go to 1. That's so crazy. Good game. You're actually gonna like do stuff then. Can we keep this? I'm gonna give it a shot. Are we going first or second? I didn't even pay attention. I think we're going first. Game of Hodors. Come on, opponent. What are you doing? What kind of sleeves you got? Is that Urza? Oh, look. Look what it is. Look what it is, fam. Look what it is. Get ready for them scoops. Get ready for them scoops. Black-white, huh? What are you doing over there, opponent? What are you doing over there? But they take the Realm Breaker. Really? Do you think that was the right pull? I don't think so. Okay. All right. Now the invasion goes. I mean, it has to be invasion here. No, maybe not. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Any creature I'm fatal pushing. Okay. Let's do it to it. I need land, so this is how we get it. Whew! Almost missed. Now we can play this and go get a... I think we just need to get a land so we can... Yes, we can do something there. All right, we milling. We milling. Don't worry, you only have to discard a card. Okay. Pretty good. Let's get that last card out of their hand. Essentially just turned off the monk. And then, so if we attack and they block, right, they let this through, then, yeah, I don't know what you're thinking. What does this do? Second spell. I mean, I just want a dragon. Oh, that win felt really good and really, 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 really overpowering. So. Still raining out? Opponent goes first. Hold on a second. I absolutely want to draw an extra card this turn. Thank you. Yeah, I will after this game, Izzy. Give me 1 sec. All right, let's see what they're up to. Let's see what they're up to. Ooh, Hullbreaker Horror. Seek 2 non-land cards. That'll be fun. What are they doing? It's probably just better to take some form of counterspell. Yes. Thank you. Please do that every turn that I cast this Gonti. Uh-huh. Are you gonna bounce it again? That would be amazing. Delver? I think I want to get away from like actually getting creatures out of their deck until later, because I don't want them to like bounce a creature and then us not be able to deal with it. So I have no idea. Definitely playing slow. Come on, opponent. I think they realize their mistake, and this is their way of just shame scooping. Is giving us the old salty rope. All right, let's go look at this custom card while we're waiting here. 6-mana Planeswalker, the girl who massacred all. It's got 4 loyalty. For +2, target creature you control gets a death touch counter, and until end of turn, end of your next turn, if this creature dies, draw a card. Okay. Right, we're just waiting for our opponents though. For -4, destroy a creature or Planeswalker an opponent controls. If it's mana value 3 or less, draw 2 cards. Otherwise, draw a card. Pretty good. -10. Destroy all creatures and planeswalkers an opponent controls. If 10 or more permanents die this way, discard your hand and draw 7 cards. I mean, that actually seems pretty cool. That seems pretty fun. It's a little OP, but it's not at the same time. I like it. That's a cool card, Izzy. I wish our opponent would have played this game out. I feel like we would have had a lot of fun. I'm just going to cast this. I mean, our opponent's not here, right? Now we could say we cast Discover the Formula. And then they time out. I mean, this is essentially is free, right? Like, it's paying for itself. because we're going to go get 3 non-land cards, and then we're going to, each one of our non-land cards in our hand is going to be 1 cheaper. So it essentially just paid for itself. But, I mean, this game's over. It's a little disappointing that our last game does turn out this way, but I mean, it happens. Goodbye, opponent. We had fun with your cards temporarily. So, cool. All right, everyone. Welcome back to the wrap-up. And again, I hope you all enjoy the games again. This deck is not super competitive, but it is a lot of fun whenever it pops off. And in all honesty, the deck does not pop off, but you could kind of pop off when you're just hitting the right cards against your opponent. One card I think we did fail to mention in the beginning was the Invasion of Amonkhet, and Invasion of Amonkhet is pretty sick because again, you're not only milling 3 cards, but you're making your opponent discard a card. You're drawing a card, and then if you happen to flip this, then you get to put a 4/4 into play that is a copy of potentially one of your opponent's creatures. So we did get to see that actually happen, and you know what? It's just, this deck is a lot of fun. Again, we played a deck like this in the past. It was, we had a lot of fun back then as well, and cards like this just really, really help at least me explain why Magic is fun, right? Because there's so many ways to win. You have, poison, mill, burn, different win conditions by having, so much life or so many creatures in play or so many permanents in play. But you also have the ability to win by just casting your opponent's spells. So, yeah, again, if you have these cards, give this deck a try. It is rather kind of expensive based on what rares and mythics that we have in the deck. And of course, the mana base is going to be super expensive. But yeah, all I'm going to say is give the deck a try. But if you enjoyed this, if you joined the deck, the channel, the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. Join the Discord. Hop on over to twitch.tv/BAMotumbo. And please join us on the weekend. We stream Saturdays and Sunday mornings and into the afternoon. And bring your ideas, bring your deck lists, and we would love to play that. We've got a new set coming out in a couple weeks. We're going to need some ideas, so definitely come prepared. And I would love to turn your idea or deck into a video. But with that being said, everyone, please, please, please stay safe, and we will see you all next time.